hold up. I thought that urn had the name Ami written on it. Now it says I am. Any idea how that happened, Pearly? Cough cough. Well, Teehee, there are some things best left unsolved. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick? Oh, we got dirt on Pearls. That's right, we can sell her. We've got blackmail material on Pearls. That's always good. That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Crane Village, Maya's hometown. The Sacred Urn. It turned out to be an important clue in that case. Sacred Urn added to the court record. That is not how the Sacred Urn looked. Hold on a minute. That is not how the Sacred Urn looked. Oh, whatever. Whatever, fine. What to do? Okay, the toilet is shinier than the judge's head. So what? Let's see what's next. Okay, that was a random comment. Also, good job, Phoenix, just insulting the judge randomly. Whatever, I guess. What's wrong with you, Nick? What do you mean? What do you mean? What, Mr. Nick? Your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen. Doesn't that even bother you? But I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how. The village is Mystic Maya. She's the future master of the Crane School of Channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick. I won't let you say you don't. Okay, I do. So what am I supposed to do about it? Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this. Yeah, and get the Sacred Urn back. Oh yeah, so easy. But I'm not a detective. I'm a lawyer. Oh, Phoenix. Yeah. This isn't a detective game. Come on now. That has nothing to do with this. If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya. Man, oh man. There's no winning against Pearls' fairy tale image of love. So what's the name of this bad guy again? Mask the Mask, Nick. Take a note of it. Mask Star Damask. I don't know if I'm like... How do you even say the star? Like, do you go Mask Star Damask? Or do you just say that's like a space? And just go Mask Damask? Mask Star Damask? Maybe I'll just shorten his name to Mask Star. I don't know. Okay, last year's incident. I don't really need a refresher on it. I think I remember most of it. It was terrible. I was arrested and everything. Yeah, I remember this. That was the first real trial, or other than the tutorial, I think. 1 year ago, the murder in Crane Village. Oh, the second game, that is. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings. Yeah, with the nurse and her sister. But the nurse ended up being alive and, just all that stuff. Fun stuff, yes. And this urn wound up being in the key piece of evidence that proved her innocence. Mr. Nick? Would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn. Oh, yeah, that's right. Now I remember. This urn used to say Ami on it. Until Pearls accidentally broke it into a million pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well. Sorry, I'm not good at arts and crafts. Spelling either. Anyway, this is how our gluing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of Ami, it says I am. I can't believe no one's noticed this until now, a whole year later. I can't believe it myself. Is that everything? Okay, I'm gonna present some stuff then. Got anything else to say about the urn? Is this thing really all that valuable? It looks kind of, well, junky, if you ask me. But it's got the soul of Mystic Ami, the founder of our channeling technique. So how much do you think you could get for it? What? Sell the sacred urn? You know, I never thought about that. Hey Pearly, make a note of that. Ways to save money. Tip 109. Sell treasures whenever possible. Whenever possible. Check! I like that mindset. Somehow, I think Maya's going to be searching for a buyer for a long time. Yeah, probably. Well, you know, I don't know. A lot of people buy weird shit. It matters how much you want for it, I guess. You got anything to say about this? You know, even I didn't know the statue existed until a little while ago. Didn't Adrian say it's from the Fae Branch family's training hall or something? Yes, there are actually a lot of training halls scattered all over the country. Hidden away, deep in desolate mountains. Wait, does that mean there is a ton of channelers and all those? Wow. That's interesting. Anyway, why does it have to be... why does it always have to be desolate mountains? I don't know. I don't know what. What else do we have? Oh yeah, I don't know if you have anything to say on this. Is this thing really all that valuable? It looks kind of... Oh. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I guess it just led right back to the Sacred Urn dialogue that she said earlier. Whatever. Oh wait, yeah, people. Profiles, there we go. Don't be an asshole. What do you think about your dead sister? Sis, I really miss her. Was Mystic Mia? Was she really a really good lawyer? Yeah, she was awesome. She taught Nick everything he knows. You should train hard and try to make her proud, Mr. Nick. Yeah, I'll do my best. You can join me on my next trip to a freezing waterfall. I hate to break it to her, but I don't think being frozen to the bone helps in court. She certainly seems grateful to you, Nick. Well, she was in a pretty tight spot during that terrible ordeal. Actually, I'm grateful to her, too. Sounds like you're not telling me something. I'm gonna take a good look at the case file next chance I get. Wait, you have access to the case file? Well, I guess you do. Possibly. You do work with them, so I guess you could. Oh, whatever. Bruce is such a cutie, isn't she, Nick? Yep. And she's smart too, just like yours truly. She's got quite a future ahead of her. I bet she could be president someday. A president that can channel past presidents. That might just come in handy. That would be weird. I'm gonna have to really buckle down and get serious. Well, you're the future master of the crane channeling technique, after all. Yeah, that, and I have to play the part of a big sister too. For Pearly, and you, Nick. What? Do I look like I was born yesterday? You're not very photogenic, are you? Phoenix's poor pride. I guess that's the end of that conversation. Nothing else to comment on, just, yep, that hurts. Oh, poor Phoenix. Okay, that's everything presented. All the profiles. Got... Yep. Anything else to talk about, just in case? Nope. Okay, where can we go to? I never think about it, but I still can examine this area, can't I? It's been so long, I might as well get a refresher. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it, a long time ago. Maya watched it recently, and said she cried all night, too. Which, I guess, is why it's back up on the wall. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Oh god. I wonder what movie that is. I can't really see it. Yeah, I can't really see the poster. I guess it's just a movie in their sort of universe. Charlie, quite a decorative plant. Wait, what? The plant's name is Charlie? What? Hello, Charlie. Okay. I didn't know that, honestly. That's interesting. When she was alive, Mia really loved it. She even went so far as to make it our mascot. Must be nice to be a plant. Being able to just sit in the sun and photosynthesize. Hey, Nick, no time for daydreaming. That's right, Mr. Nick, no time for daydreaming. Oh man, until I find that urn, they're not gonna give me a second of peace. Yeah, I haven't looked at this since the first game. so I just want to take a little look here. So weird. There's a giant building just outside the window. That's the hotel, right? Yeah, it's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. We didn't really get to see how high-class it was until the second game, though. Like, the first game, we just saw, like, the first bellboy in the room. Second game, we definitely got to see how big it was. The chain is getting so rich that they bought a whole chunk of the next town over. Wait, what? Let me reread that. The chain is getting so rich that they bought a whole chunk of the next town over. Oh, okay. Wow, that's impressive. They bought a chunk of a town. That just sounded weird to me. At first, I guess. That's very impressive. And started building a huge theme park. It's going to be called the Gatewater Land. And to think that 2 years ago, it was just a little hotel for businessmen. Yeah, true. It did seem a lot smaller a while ago. Books up here, books down there. Look at those two. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. Actually, I've neglected them for so long that they're covered in a layer of dust. Maybe I should actually try reading them for once in a while. Hey Nick, this is no time for reading. Yes, Mr. Nick. You can always read later. I guess I won't be getting any peace and quiet to even read until I find that urn. And the desk. It's my desk. I don't get to use it much, so the desk bunnies are starting to mount their assault. Maybe I should wipe them out with a few well-placed swipes of my cleaning rag. That was a very specific way to say you just wanted to clean your desk. Hey Nick, are you trying to make me upset? Yeah, Mr. Nick, if you're worried about cleaning, please leave it to me. At least Pearls is good at cleaning. Guess I'd better go find that urn. Alright, alright. Oh, back to the main exhibition hall. Let's go. October 12th, Lordly Taylor, main exhibition hall. Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy. But it doesn't look like anything has been disturbed. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night. Huh. Bad guy, huh? Hey, you can't poke around here, pal. Oh, it's Gumshoe. Wait a minute, that voice. Oh no, not him again. Oh, hello, Gumshoe. Oh man, it's been a while. It's you, and I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is it every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here? Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here anyway? Alright, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already? Hello. It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective. Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Now's a good chance for you to try to remember it, right? And if it's too long for him... if it's too long for you, you can just call him Dick. Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick. I knew that I had a feeling that someone in this game was eventually just gonna call him Detective Dick. And it happened. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Gumshoe. You're like, yeah. Yeah. Good to see you again too, I guess. Time for depression to strike Gumshoe. He's now known as Detective Dick. Have a look at my badge, buddy. Here, take a look at my attorney's badge. You still showing that cheap little thing off? A real man keeps his mouth shut and carries a suave police badge, pal. Well, that Phoenix's pride just gets injured even more. I guess Gumshoe did need, needed a little pick-me-up after what just happened. Let's just go through these, I guess. To be honest, pal, there's something that bugs me. What's that? All the other items that were stolen by Mask to Mask were ones that even I have heard of. They were all world-famous treasures. The Tear of Emanon, the Crown of Bongora. The Sacred Urn of Karain is famous too, right, Pearly? Of course, everyone in Karain Village knows about it. Sounds like we've got an unpredictable thief on our hands. What about this? Sorry, pal. I didn't get much sleep last night, so my brain's not really working right. Somehow, I don't think sleep would really fix the problem. Hey, keep it down. He might have a really good hearing for all you know, and might get mad if he heard. I can hear everything you were saying, pal. Oh no. Just, picking on Gumshoe. So mean. Let's go through all these profiles, and then I'll talk to you, I guess. Yeah, you got talk options. Let's deal with these first, though. Yeah, let's just go through Phoenix first. Pretty goofy looking face, if you ask me. Hey! What are you doing carrying that around with you, anyway? It's not like we'll ever need it. She's got a point. Oh, this profile? Yeah, that's weird. That's what I was asking, like, why is that there? It's never been there before. Like, it was there last case, but that made sense because we weren't playing as Phoenix. Now we're playing as Phoenix, so we have a Phoenix profile. That's just weird. You actually know Mia? I never knew. Oh, you do? Oh, that's Miss Mia Fey. She was a truly beautiful person, pal. Huh? You knew her? You knew my sis? Sure. Everybody in the police force knew her. We all lost a great friend that day. Mr. Strophy Detective. I just got something in my eye. I'm not crying. What about this person? It doesn't even know mine. It's like she's standing right there. Poor Gumshoe. So mean. Everybody's so mean to him. Oh yeah, I wanted to read. Homicidal... I almost read that as homicidal detective. That'll be a little change in, personality for Gumshoe. No, homicide detective at the local precinct, in charge of the initial investigation. Yeah. It's interesting what Phoenix mentioned earlier. Isn't there any other detectives? That'd be weird if they... Have we had any other detectives? We've had, the cowboy guy from the first game, I remember that. We didn't have any during the second game, though. Yeah, we just had, Gumshoe for the second game. In the first game, during the last case, we had, well, Gumshoe was still there. It was just more of a fact of, Marshall, I believe his name was, being the main detective, technically. I don't remember. It's been a long time. Okay, you don't know these people. Purple? Yes, purple. Anyway, Adrian Andrews? You don't know a lot of people. Okay, you're gonna at least say something about yourself, though, right? You don't even have anything to say about yourself? Oh, man. Okay, let's just talk now. What do you gotta say, detective? Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us about what happened? Oh, you're trying to remember my name. Atta girl. It's Gumshoe. Okay. Anyway, the thief stole something called the Sacred Urn. I know about that. Oh, well, the criminal's name is Mask the Mask. I know about that too. Detective, can't you tell us something other than that? Well, I guess I sort of kind of owe you guys in a way. The crime occurred last night around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that? We got an emergency phone call from the guard at the crime scene, pal. He said the urn was just stolen. The scene of the crime, you mean here, right? Wrong. That urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh? Yeah, I knew it was in the end of that warehouse. Oh boy. So who was guarding the basement warehouse? That guy. It's all his fault. The thief got away, pal. He solves one case and gets a swelled head, thinking he's an ace detective. Ace detective? Wait, what? I want to ask about him, but I guess I'll go through them in order. I'm interested. Sounds like we got a interesting character on our hands. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this Mask the Mask. Is he famous? What? You're joking, right, Nick? Mask the Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread. Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims. But underneath those disguises is the true Master Mask. So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh? And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lordly Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time. What, then you knew he was planning on stealing the sacred urn? Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something. Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. Well, let me hear more about this ace detective now. I'm fairly interested. So why do you call him an ace detective anyway? That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up. So, what's he like? Well, like I told you, Master Mask has made 5 heists so far.